Sempai FM so ne ekosi sen dwumade no asogu so a otie no mayema mu nyina akwa babie. We've done some 33 minutes after 4 Ewa Sempai FM. So in studio Professor Ransford Jampo and a Professor William Ba Boating, omina officials and spokespersons for the University of Ghana. In team Penifumi no Ebabidi and we want to listen to the university side of the story. Enra Yedin Komobi studio ha old Vandals nibi bekayen sa ewa ha efa university no accommodation policy for mu implementing 2 halls, Saba and a Commonwealth Hall to start with. Old Vandals no HMU a omone won enye adwen. Nti enra Komobi ekoso ombeke kan sembe brena ha we thought say was a investing in your opportunity ekasa Professor Ransford Jampo and yede ne be sha say prof akwa babio officially what's happening on campus asembe
na ansana meko nia esiso no wo kan asem na waka akire mu yie eno anajofa na me frɛ wo ka kire wo se enra wanya de yie akonya ya wotisu yi me student kaba me na me kire na de ona na otisu akonya kese pa na kaba na odidwuma sono ema sa multimedia e was our program so na nyameto nsa frɛ no metumi aka se wonso wo baaye no undi Ghana for hwambo waye dwuma pepepe ama kabakra no dia obaye no nkofo ere eye fini so na ono te akonwa no so but nra de medi ho yawo ere kire se ansa na mekoso no mpesa meka se ma ho a se me nso University of Ghana afre me se me mekasa ema omo e wo sa asem hu na esan se enya me ankasa na mekasa ama me ho ntino me tone down kakra na me ankasa de a anka metutu jegum me ka kire ono kre na okasa ma mpenimfo na me ba nso mpenimfo sheda ka kire me several times so de okwa yesrew stick to the issues, so I will stick to the issues, but da university na nsoma me no ani ansem me ametete wa ha no memma ho befitting response ye be hu se tesu kokko no obi enim na Kristo nti ena nema binche ya na ye jai na ebinom nya memma nsin binom obi mi di hu yawo o man kofo bi betena ha akeka nsem bebre di university mpenimfo atem threaten omo ye defamatory remarks na se for na omo ye na me hwew na se wo jeje ho na wo bisa question na wo jeje ho na wo edge omo on na wo edge omo on anso anya kura na wo menua Pentecost ne ne na se ne amedi nkan ka kire wo no kabako nwa wo betena so no wo ndi hwambo ye enti enra de it was your lowest moment, I'll tell you frankly na me demand say obe patchaw ewo kwan ya wo fa because I am just a phone call away from you. Wunnim po se me kasama university a wunnim se me de ade fa University of Ghana ho no me no me mfa ni agro enti no you could just send WhatsApp, you can just call and can respond na mom nko kwan na omudi di yempanimfo atem akeka nsem bebre a nyina so bi eni so atrosem eni mpanimfo a afei bom wonsafo hene nyama bi a omaye a antweye na omudi Ghana fidie so kese na omudi defend eka so omudi bom wonsa omudi jiso so omudi praise omo ho eye bad example my young people na omoka na wote ha na wonso wojeje ho no wanye niye na wamma ye kwan ma yan respond no enu anajo enya wo no wafre yen me na enu anajo me frɛ wo ka kire wo se esese yen so ye be respond nya sanka wamfre yen enti no kyiremu sa na obi ante ase na afei pachew ansa na yakane ya kone
medical pachew
mante
me intro no medical pachew
me say pachew from mante
me say abo playback na medical pachew why no problem
enti mesra bona yente because me eno na be ma ayi yes me calm down there but no so be calm down more because mante was yes enya sa na wote minim say wo ayi ade apostle nya meche ba no wo ye yi wa ha na Pentecost for na o ma ebinum betena ha na mo ye sa na ma na mbra wonim se ye nyina ayi sufashen ese enen ye muwa oseden
sa be no
wunyina baby unti asem baako na wonfa nye ade emu aten you kasa ofreyen because you invest in one our coy also Kobe and no a premier university see a mark may be known because of whatever reason and agenda or and yet to protect student interest. On one sector of agenda and Tia Makwana or Muchi University anymore as a chief from MY is a nation's university, premier university.
Sure.
Bon, and you know, Mr. Wanyani na
Magiatum.
Nije say, Magia Saquinian, me frere also who say, Papa say, no trust anonymous to the church to be fraud draw attention. Also, my Aquini, Intino, Yadas. Now, Sanya Udin Kaka said, then a question. And me say, oh, yes, school, Niminum Dow, we school, I mean, 2006. That time, Name me a church into Yabofra. Time out 2006, Name me a lecturer at University of Ghana, into Meno Casati, na Supim. Na bra me call school no na yetete nsem bebre wo ho eto de be se commonwealth ne saba mensa saba for saba annex B for okonglo na class yetete history class na class biaba na bra yen school for no sa na na kokokoso na enhye da nye enyihu omukwa amukodi omho agro na oyakọ x-ray we na we akọ na he na ye na asre no krani akọ University of Ghana da the fun part of certain traditions untumi nkase enyadia esweni I mean yeah omo to nyomo no kra na umpese obetu bi kra behwe na woto wakomam bakono Yehowa ye na nadoye wo hoda ani Pentecost for there no Yehowa ye na nadoye wo hoda unim omo west version omo deba na omoto na chese usua de na for tin kaka obutie bi na chese wode agiweni na onsa ne anema because untumi nko university books nko na okodigu utiri wantumi anye socialization dia emwa ntino yemu bebre megiri say university mpanimfo enyom ni som say omo person omo ban sa traditions there be because it has its own role it play na mom yahwa ma say mpenimfo atena ho tradition afei de emse bebi edu no degenerate into something else megidi say mpenimfo omo aye old Vandals da na no mo ye Vandals no mingi ndi say omo time no kra na sa na te October 2021
okay
school for so come for couple session na say for and the class be a buy between omone mensa saba okponglo for ni peprai yes say nkofo cars school for one moja pram one pram bottles broken bottles and nkofo twa amotwetwa mo ho say nkofo ne school property na say for bebre koso no a home investigation koso March 2022 ena won sa ye biom eno so e prepare nipa ehye cars ye niam bebre August 2022 ebiom sa koso as say
ni na
procession na de bia na de clash aba a teacher for cars a school for cars and necessary am no ka say old Vandals for bus AC University of Ghana university police station e de che say one way din kan akose saba for bus and saba for so we ada so say yenso ye be shom bus enipa bebre prepare cars assessay na adie koso no awofo nso enso no eyeden egu jemu aya no mafre ye meyo dakro bekum obi o dakro bekum obi ato ho de bia awofo parents concerned parents efre university authorities efre teacher for eden na ekoso mofre obi pra obi ni ekoba ene se yatena ho yaka ho asem yatena ho yetufo yatena ho the sanctions aba but the more yetufo yaka ho asem kire mofra no the more ase niema omoye no ekoso na obi yentumi ntena ho ma yenkum nipa ento University of Ghana na mo wo say wo accuse yen say ya irresponsible and say act minimum Monsenchro for to de bia mo pe news say bad enti no ne ekoso ye ka won sie kum nipa bi atoa ne mbe kan say University of Ghana for ye irresponsible o ma ye hwe han na da ne montumi amfa nhye papa bi angu akwan mu na ne ye kum nipa e de nato ho na nasefo mo be ka wo yi na edi tia University no awofo wom parents wom woma akwadare wom mpenimfo oma adwemu do ewom enti we na mpenimfo atena se ena oma hyehyɛ nhyehyɛ bi se yɛntena ma fonfon embe kwaye enti no nhyehyɛ a yɛde begu akwan mu a ebema asumdwe aba nhyehyɛ a ebegu akwan mu a environment na ɛsɛ sɛ conducive and serene ebeba na etumi ede achieve the purpose for which parents brought their children there and never achieve no eno san hyehyɛ no yɛde egu akwan mu na akwan mu ne sɛ mem se menu be ka bia ka ho say one kasa ka in out policy na eba ye na e wo hodeda
time na in out
in okay say the in out in out won policy bisa na eno ne say esan say ye dwen mobrofo ho na obi aba university abra me ko university no ye mama admission do na me hall nso ye den eka ho enti me wie ya na me koda me room na say no esan say nipa adults na university na efa nipa bebre na accommodation abaye man sika bebre na yentumi mfe si bi nka ho nti akoye say obia any right to permanent accommodation on campus uba ukọ na ebi nso aba and they say university na introduce you in uba level 100 in nkane na wankasa wakope obi atna into no policy asenya mete say wodi nkankan we intend say e be affect all the halls of residence nemom esan enura asem e baaye ama yesuro se nipa bewu na basabasa ya beba ntine de hye ase efi halls mienu no mensa saba hall emi say annex B pe na afei commonwealth nso so de omunyina e de hye ase policy ne say level 100 because our house na mom continuing students no no ye de omako the UGL hostels basis abra making
UGL ne Elizabeth say
no man na se for na ye de omo akokọ na me basis have some abra make say school for me about 1300
continuing students
wo de omo ina boom wo de 1300 basis abra making nipa be say 1250 something na accept we tu omo fees say o mate ase so mbeko
say they would be in those
me pacho
non-traditional halls
won we chia
okay
waji atum say ho no mbeko omko me no ka say
continuing student
na me ka kire wo won wate ase a wonko enti enu achi se mofra na te ase a na me hu ne enti a ese se empenimfo bi a won so awie school ebaji asem ginam na me de se ene ate ebisa sa na mpenimfo ka no se ye na se ne papa mu mpenimfo yi enti ase na omoye attach to the hall so much into no omo pe hall ni ye a obi den na ese oye enu a mete se wo mankofo kwan mo mabaka ka sansem ya fa ye ho a meni andu na me frɛ we enti no ne papa mu an mpenimfo reach out to the university, seek audience with the university authorities. University for MSS Adia Kwe de Bia Yentiase enti bia dan na mo so ka ano baba yetnas ne kasa say we can find a certain amicable solution. Na mo nyesa the least opportunity chance bia mo benya bia na mo di invest in penny for.
You mean the old Vandals association no officially Omone University in Pennyford.
They have not reached out to talk about this.
On this issue.
Omone council ask me. They have not done that. And you know, the little and once say opportunity the platform I say dialoguing platform no wedding can say no and they keep deepening or worsening the situation. What I say, bra na won't see hall master no. Empenimfo bia etoto wura me nim so won wie school Paul say me ya abofra no me kasa ata abofra me dwensa abofra me ye made ata abofra na mo me nyiye no me gum abofra se me na enti wo expect say obi afa school training bi ho a ade a ye wo mofra se mu no ye di peni a ye nye yesi hall master wo ti me nim so wo ho a wo hu ya empenimfo bi begina ho a vice chancellor openi wa born bra wa go through the mail ya select no nim the four papa bi oti akonyem na empenimfo school fo ekutupa na omo to nwom di maami atem na afi won wie na omo penimfo be fa America ese di maami atem won penimfo eni how na adrisu nom na omo sori ye na omo pa achew nti se wudi nkan ye saa na che se akwan a yetumi di ya dialogue ase wo si no ni na echi na maami no onto ne dosum na mom we bie no akwan Bibinia Muntiasia, just reach out and let us try to see say between the dialogue. I resolve. Namo Munyasa, the least opportunity a Munyano. Namo di dim comfortem, the least opportunity a Munyano. Namo de threaten, Namo di defamo. The Vice Chancellor has got every right to seek legal redress and unconform Nemo Bayeno. Or every right so be report the threats and as a phone. Which my report on my police for not necessarily Bayeno. Obey to me I. But the point I want to make and say assembly and Kui now on Tiasia will be same. Ubi somewhere between no at national and babai. The other bit I want to point, I want to echo, re-echo, say university authorities will be irresponsible if they sit down and allow
for the worst to happen.
Okay. Again, I mean, again, Tiasia, as a decision now will take here, no.
Yes.
And then Nana ba for appear decision. University of Ghana. University of Ghana. This is
University of Ghana meaning say akwa could do council level.
Pacho afa baby as say na munyina na university no me pacho wo. Me say me hobby you.
Yeah.
Enye sabe yi bosre mu kafo bi na era na university no. Won e wo ho no omuni mu de. Eho ne e kire mmara. Wo say ase eho you can't law one law school university of Ghana started. One year chirembra. And you don't expect to say penny for better nasi. No my year near my watra be a judge or home be aka say any why am from so be on me be an monam so or much or more act or more statute and nam super no more be a senior beya or been to me beka a BB answer into your for so the most important and the ultimate reason say we want to create a congenial atmosphere for learning. For learning and studies. Now we say and so boss we've been irresponsible into the idea no. Now parents be so afraid aboya baso say at least you making sure that there is some serenity on campus. Into one boy abaso school for instance na make decision na university and they have cooperated and on one kasa akọ school fees whole residence fees like I said about 95% we kutua and as
the other thing prof William Boateng ebebem two issues and number one options are now available to the university. But even before I come to the options, and one of the point old Vandals ni raise and say University Nankasa statute govern university say if you want to change the status of a traditional hall of residence, you should do that in conjunction with the senior common room and the junior common room. And in this case, nothing like that. No resolutions have been taken by the JCR and the SCR. Oka day in a fire no.
Obi, me da wase. Say me economist.
Sure.
Me na a political scientist. Nti omo kasa kese. Economy dey use figures nti na. Yeah. Kasa. And I'm a lawyer. And nti me kasa I was say me hwe ni ye. And I di kind no. I'm say transport e kind. So bibia university no aye. E fa residency policy no I go through all the processes. It has gone through all the processes. There is what you call residency board in the university or matinasi ayehun bibia na de meka ehun here and say in economics will be a fair optimization. It's a problem eba ubehwe solution ubede beba ebetimi aboa obia solution a de asumdwe ebeba solution no ebi betimi aye short term ebi betimi aye medium term ebi betimi aye long term. In this current situation so university management akọ council akọ bebia as I say in this current dispensation university no feel say the ebema asumdwe aba university no na face so ye bi school bia na wona ofri kwantententin aba bi on beda kra na ayedin ti say menya course be 10 omo pe rooms kra no omo nya bi enti university no asede say who be university for the first time na say wunya ba bi da after 1 year what me hu ba bia obetimi akọ the other halls say bia the UGL and Vandals the kai ka ho eno nti sene be ya ebetimi aboa no e was say yetimi ema yani kọ yenkoda na omo adi kan so enti say ye hya ase if it's a bria, not just a policy, ebia dachi, ebeboa me, ebeboa ubia, send a beya, akodano ebesqua, no ebeton. And I was saying, who the bigger picture of what the university is doing. And you are there in 2006.
Yes.
Also, accommodation is a big
challenge.
problem. Yeah, by investing maybe by 1992, maybe 1996. Yeah, time now non-residential. So not any problem. To say, but they say no, a big problem. And run for KBB. And Kodana or mobile university and then almost to say yeah time. Maybe university from 6th form. Number 22 years. My national service after 6th form. And to Timu send many
when you fee.
And then Koran P about 17 years, 18 years. And until a university no asset yet. Say, young Yan Koran sad said a 9 yet year 9 in Muswaba University also. Nate me bought and Koran or Mobile. Na our 4 almost yadi a Maba University. Yan Percy a better say BB at 1. And tis a cobas and ubeti, yes, away Abu Yasum. Ubeti yesiwe anyway akwa na je say na university no kra de na omo ya da bia entokwai we awofo a na mre bia oyam ahihyew e was here who say University of Ghana e wodi University of Ghana ye din no ekodu abrochi nyina obi pese ode ne ba eba University of Ghana na bia obi redi e social media na aye students a omo kontokwa we say emma good name and nti e was here nyina yetimi eboa university management na yetimi hwese ne be ya asomdwe efa eye enkoda omo e clash no se mpo bibi eba na se entiase enimu a your stakeholders of the university your internal stakeholders your external stakeholders the alumni are very important stakeholders alumni so me gentleman.
Okay.
Legon Hall. Yeah, gentlemen. Yeah, the gentle ones. Yeah, farmers are almost being so quiet. And all Vandals. I can't stakeholders. And TBB bar, Ebia na only information. And T Anka Ubeba. Now, if you wouldn't penny for Atnas, me at oh, when Tina, the Equay Nemum, Equay Bibi to say, were you the aqua bunting? Now I can't talk on your bono. That's all by no one teach me. That's all count here now cry. I feel bones say, hey, send away the crown. Mistake anyway.
Now, my question then would be, say you can university recognize your stakeholders, you know, one critical stakeholder for every university in the world, an alumni group. And University of Ghana, no, it will be fortunately for the university, you know, Commonwealth Hall, all student association, they are very vibrant. In taking such a monumental decision, you know, Anka management in soon to mean turn some for old Vandals, no, at least to inform them that this is what we want to do.
Kabrofuka Kabi monumental. Maybe I'm telling me who said a monumental
decision, no,
me who said a decision be a bar, Yanshaya, a bianca woo crabby me abba. Me sure I wish I said crashing a buy the last one,
yes,
ocean social media,
yes.
Who say a bidon prepare, she cast any manema. Of course, there are different ways of arriving at decisions. So, and he said that decision, Abba, and I consider it as a very short term decision as we move on. And he said also, Otia, no be say, oh, ya this is a decision where Abanti you bet me, Abba na ya betie ana. Na say, Eba say every decision, be a management, be taken. I was say your consult to your answer baby management crowd won't be bibia. So what I say, I was a bibi eba, was a hona, young fan say ubi yari. Now or the hona was a share also manifest it. The first aid no is to ensure say or calm down, then you move into the longer term. University our policy be a bedroom baby no halls of residence no baby babe count.
Yes.
I'm a fee accommodation problems no as what even academic facility ni na babe count. And at this point in time no I was say ye nyina ye gitu say yemwa na enkoda na ombeba school no ombenya asomdua e fata say ne be ya ombetimi akọ madisuan so fefefe na ebra ya take decision senka bibi e wo ho a ebra ye gusu a ye kọ no betumi aba abehu management so ya take some take decision bi na what was the motivation na ebia akira mo say oh ensem say na see ye na say ni say oh okay anka ye nyina betimi aboa mo nti ye ni say ya ebeboa eye adwento atoa say ye see patadenden entokwadenden afri krutia no na patadenden so ewo ho a ohia no anka edi asomdwe bebe ebeba na mom eba say you have a vice chancellor na say kasaka bi na bia ekona ekoka vice chancellor or share the premier university so them say no de na
entweye
enti mesre say ye de ma eba university say management lecturers ye be hwe enkola no so ye kire wo mu de ombebo wo bra dachi omu free ha omu kwa ombebo wo bra omu kwa ede ne ombesa aba university ho abepe references obesa abe your masters akọ ye nyina ye be hwe se bibia ide beto bia no ebeboa ye nyina na ebi wo ha ne ye nim senior city maminka binchiro won se sabre unlike a timer Ransford ekai say ye ma hall ansa na waba no ebi we no require ya assign to a hall
sure
to say assistant your students are or started wo ebi asaba first year second year okokomo what
oh sir
oh one of the executives of S-House here ye bonidin Sabanda because or started wo Saba and oba come what
university na yi ne kokomo what
yeah no then you know I'm teacher mu say na tie am say entina make say dialogue ehun hia pa ya assign obia hall when you come to the university no ya mo admission ya mfa hall enka enti waba no when you admission no say the level 100 for abe na ya portal enti say mo time na church go pass no bibia our system no enti ye bebie say accommodation wa you jail kwafo saba all the beds are sure. Now obia apply so you apply for a bed so you are entitled to the bed for 1 year.
Oh okay
sana enhihye no etie enti sebasa ebia bibini na say wanya another opportunity ewo offend saying
another
hall enti bon student bi wo ha or hallway aso be na or hallway sa enetie enti unlike any time na ye do ba legon hall we member legon hall me wie first degree me masters also me call hall enti legon hall moja no ene wo mu no ene de entisa say what you say obi betimi aba university he will not be associated with any of the traditional halls me daughter or kwapon first year onya room watena kwapon abesi sabia all level 400 all be enti ono no onya alumnus of any of the
traditional halls
exactly ena ya nyina management say university ba agro what SRC week hall week and ye wo hon enam saa entokwa nti investing into me
sa
yentimi enye
whole weeks
ni ayi no because we jan kakra bia wonse na entokwa aba yentimi en live in an institution yentimi ma enkwada no kwan no mo anyi enti we ya university na ayi na yes ne be ya enkwada no be hu di ntia omo university ho na afei omama abotoye mu aba ne yetimi atrene wo mo na bibia awose ye de ka ho no mo ye omutimi ekwa abonten a mo hu se ya train wo eno ena iguso
for example the other thing would be the immediate cause of this decision no August 2022 clashes no and can be said that clash no investigations ni guso am report nye ready meboa
ebia you ready ebi so say 3 different clashes na yaka ho asemi
sure
October 2021 there March 2022
sure
and August 2022 yeah different yeah
ebi mu dey ready ebi mu
ready ebi no so eguso amoye
but to come out with this decision whilst investigations eguso cost na fair
it is very fair at the chance na me no kan we don't expect say some of these things will be there in perpetuity but yen to me makwan wo mra ye ni tua eto de bia some of these questions here we say ya ye nkwala na nkofo bisa de bia clash bia bia na obi se na investigation be mu wie na fair de bia debi ye ntena se mafonfom nda ye kwaye ni aba ne say school for ne yempam obi aye halls no so yenyi mfi yenye obia non-resident here. Ombebe school, obetena one resident. But in the interim, no, there should be some sanity and some discipline. Ebema parents, ebe school oma edem kwala be school oma kuma bede ebe to omo yim. Enkwala nankasa bi no, ete de bi no omo ankasa so kasa. Ebi no mote so. I'm telling you, my best friends are me school for. Omo kan sam kire me. Ebi no mokura no nema bi ekoso ya no musuru. Ya buru binom behind the scenes na se for bule binom na se for omo ankasa no kra omo ni nye ho eno na ema mete ne enti a ye mom order UJ hostel omo di mirika den akọ register enti no se ne amenu apeni di nkaka enye se ye ne obi epese ye ne obi etwe manso anase se ne ya mete se binom ka no current administration no empe halls ni bi asem enti on person mo ye niam bi na ede gu halls na se for mingin di se sa na ye obi botaye anase obi adwen se na be nkan kan ye nyina we enjoy the fun aspect.
But decision be our unintended consequences. Well, with this particular decision, no, you are killing age-long traditions.
Well, if killing age-long tradition, would lead to protection of human life and property, which one will you choose? Protecting and maintaining an age-long tradition that has now degenerated into lawlessness and chaos and is always threatening to lead to the sacrifice of human life. Protecting it and putting in place measures to create the congenial atmosphere and environment for learning. A best sign it protect human life. They are now befa.
But maybe say were there other options? For example, processions and the clashes no ever. Can we deal with the procession?
Well, there's been
to say yen demarcate said yen Ghana be a demonstration and you write to the police. Police for no be agree route how be fa. And routes are expected to make sure say how far the issues we can do same on the university campus.
Well, you can do same, but I mean, can offer 2001 clash in the bar. Offer in 21 Amombia 2022. Okay, say internally in 21 Amombia. Yes, you can ban procession, and indeed procession say has been banned. But the point is, people meet together as a group somewhere, and so one planet procession.
Sure.
Say you decide to say mamun group sabium. So that it gives meaning to the ban on the interim ban on possession to ensure say mun to me and group na mun take side decision nyania ebeye edi etutrasem ebeba and I say edi usuro na violence bi ebeba campus. Intino me gidi say your questions are right, but they must you don't have to assume say yenwen we no nyina ho. If you assume say ne wo kan yenwen ho, then it creates an impression say deliberately no obi mpese halls bi ebetana. Say na me din kaka obi a University of Ghana no any J the tradition and also etumi de fun eba a man for release the tension ye na energy ho enti no me say no minyaya anka amanasa minyaya anka manesa obi anso enyaya anka manesa na enso bebi ekodi meti yempo na se ne ba yi ena mpanimfo yi a omo koma school fo a omo nhye omo se omo nkoma omo yi omo ankasa di nkotodwe egu fom we de yesremu eyeye we de ensan ye ne mo ntrase se bond bi kura ya yensan we make sure say saadi ebi nsibiom anase bia me say university management so enipa omo ya abatan almost a nipa into the almost by dream one as for, but there's been totally non-cooperation. Now, if you are not cooperating now, besides say I don't know you involved, they are not cooperating with management. No be aware now being say I say we share a binomo conduct on all transits. I didn't acquire say yen school no yen dia na near person be no be to me share so you cannot have one hall claiming ownership of an entire university. University of Ghana is bigger than any one individual hall. University of Ghana so seeing hall bia enti to me one particular hall interest be and I say nyomo penem fam be hye nyina yeso me gidi say sambre no say etwem na say man comfort as say look Obisa minu say kotu nkofo act bia
omoya JCRs ne SCRs
no okay kan University of Ghana ankasa ye act na 22+1 or say subject to the provisions of this act of the university subject to the provisions of this act. The University Council may make arrangements concerning the internal organization of the university, which it considers necessary, including the establishment, variation, and de-establishment of A, halls or hostels of residence developed by 1, the university, 2, other private or public persons. And you know, Yamanapono, Emma University Council, no, to me say, Nyama be Koso say, na say, say, ebe ha adwen yem fiti preko pe se na mekan bra me wo school na metete sa class yem fiti preko pe ne po yese na mom akoso se eba se na mekan ya wo hwe menemi eba se se yekum ni pe bi ato ho a we ni renje ho na ye nyina na ye nsa be ye be regret enti no kwan ya be fa so ye be bo nipa nkwa ho ban na fei kwan ya be fa so afei be create environment environment enye tense fear e be fi ho na sefo no ene ye fa so ne ye be sere se ye ni nsa old Vandals for ye ni nsa mo omo na emu kakra bi ena omunya adaje a omunya time a wondi atem but I know say there are very discerning and very fine polished old Vandals are wanting near my yase me feel say one more back now when penning for etnas ye see and Asia President Mahama is an old Vandal Chief Justice an old Brana Obudi Bromudi Vice Chancellor to Mbebeto once no mean is young tiase and how need do so or sorry said no wait into me and mano and kosa into my Vice Chancellor na in dinner temsa. That is who say there are more discerning people who are also old Vandals, and we appeal to them. Say, a promocho, and you say Shromo. Namum Pamocho say, send your beya, you almost betty as almost a stakeholders, no. Among fa bibini as or monte as ya, one form to my boy university no, and to mano. Na yen she say, ya de anobabai a car seminar, a betwa. Namum say, beya say, a binu metras, na bon training, yet threaten. Obi jina atiaka se munima monko bisa CNB tegu na ye jojo ne ties na me pacho wo tie jojo ade a wo first 3rd John 11 o se hwe papa ne sua tie jojo ade a ye wo ya etumi ma weni gi a otumi betina radio so e kase jojo obi ties we ya asem a ye ka enti de sromo we no emo bi ehu university no sabi yansusu na ye wo mu no yansu ye wo me quote am word we also have the testicular fortitude as a base yankasa anas yansu yantinyi na betumi ate gina na mom esanse ye pese boko anase asumdwe ba no enti na bibia ya ba abonti a ye den ye chirichi ye stress want to ase na nya say
but now let's come even to the decision itself prof mujidi say the decision say at the level 100 for and air code these 2 halls and non quantity the solution are more penebeba because the point is that they would be in those halls for 1 year and I don't think say just because one be all for 1 year and you know if there is any tradition in the halls if there is any indoctrination you know for the want of a better expression omuntimi go through in sa 1 year no they can and
okay, answer that question. I'm so busy question be about the fact say ankayem team omo wo hosa. Also who say na wo legon no. So say na who say there are illegal residents.
Purchase.
E binu kra ho no mo student.
Omo student, yes.
And so na omo e wo ho.
It's true.
And omo no they don't have any stake in the university. It is a clash ba. Omo kwa na be dia nemu.
But we can identify those people and take them out.
You don't even know them. They don't even have records in the university. And the infant said, me illegal resident in Legon Hall.
Yes.
Maybe I'm here, Juma, our town. And
yes.
Me patchy them.
Yes.
Let's say, young quality. Now, me qua. Say, come down, no, capture me. Say, me qua. I don't have any records there. But my critical problem.
No, what I was saying is, we can deal with that problem of illegal purchase in our halls. Easy to deal with those problems.
It is not easy.
And
so, easy. Easy cry. enye easy crack
purchase na ba no
obeko anajuto for abeda me bo akasa
so mo can say traditional one can say they protect you na say yen na school ho yen no mo da ho
some of the students no cry back to me aba ka kire mpanifo say ye ho kire yen ne nema enti ye ho say ye hu ade ne say a big problem wa ye nyina wo say ye kabom na ye solve. Now coming to your question, there are so many ways of killing a cat. And then there should be one that you can kill a cat. On the high side, you may think, say, oh, they could have done this. On the other side, you can say, oh, this is the best. And University of Ghana, management take a decision. As time goes on, they review. Every decision will start after 1 year, 2 years. You will review to see whether you've been able to achieve the outcome. Open. And afena yashase. This is the best. Ebi ameti me kasa oh okay. Yema omo enshase. Omo nsai enkola butun omo anu ya obi solution. We be kasa oh adenti ya mo anwo ni am fish out illegal one no anu see obi dit. Na ni nyina no there is always a constraint. Sorry, I'm using my economic term. And therefore you make sure say the optimum solution is what you get. And the optimum solution as we stand now is yes.
So but in this case the optimum solution no at the some level of chaos ever. Because again Enra say utie the old Vandals ne kan na they have promised where whatever it takes for them to resist decision way they would do. Enti the asumdwena ebia na ye pet through this decision no ebia na ama. Meanwhile there are some other options ebianka ne implementing ya den will be abeji atum kama.
Okay, ubetimi aye other options it can also rekindle the clashes.
And also I mean obi man cameras on campus. There is no tension. There is no chaos. There's nothing like that.
No, see attention chaos but the point is the old Vandal they are not on campus now.
Yes.
But they've promised whatever it takes. And it can include going to court to get an injunction even on this policy.
It is because of information asymmetry. Senka omu buy any university management betna and omu nya information no say ikra omu a ebia anka omu be revise omu knows. The ye kan nyina no about information ebia omu nim. As you are saying, they are not on campus.
Sure.
And they are not part of the university community.
And on say Ranford Eka say
part of the university community.
Distribute to almost 90% I take it up. They may not even know. Ebia say ye pamo bia kra nya baby enna. But the decision is that every legitimate person in Commonwealth last academic year will have accommodation. So yes, obi ebe wa only accommodation.
Illegal ones no near omu.
That's what the omu nye student.
It is almost bebre so na yedi.
It is what is na oba won so be catch you say ya pam omu na baby on beda kra akọ but now uba invest be catch oh and they are the priority. I see that as priority. They have been given accommodation before even school reopened.
Continuing students.
Continuing students now omu free Saba. Any Commonwealth, they've been given accommodation. And I want to emphasize legitimate students, resident students are no more Commonwealth, any Okonglo. They all have accommodation. And he said, Yenya no more, it is oh, and ya no cre. Say, Yapamu Momunya Babina, won't say, Abia ombe tone down. Kakra. And Tinina information, Ubenya, any dialogue. And they make me I can't I was say old Vandal investing. Nobody wants to throw away the tradition. And we want to say tradition.
But
the tradition
now
must
it's
be good.
Been thrown away.
No, tradition must be good. Tradition is dynamic. You also want to say a dynamic.
Yes.
And he said something. Yeah, students no. We were legal hall, but come on what? You baller. Dear fancy our ball near show mona or my chibol. No more. I mean it creates fun when it meet but and then who say omunyanti the tradition come what ankasa edisha say let's study with fun and yes let's study to be rowdy ebia omunyanti ase enti hono kra nanka old Vandal ebe boa university no nanka tembia o maba educate enkoda no say ye kasa vandalism this is what we mean ebia nka medru But whatever the case is, so if you have 3 different classes within one academic year, Ubeka say, oh, Yambane procession, just invest in Abande procession. But when the student group, no so make procession, you can't control them. You cannot control them. When they descend from the top and they are coming, I mean, you know them. Sometimes you come back, I don't have a really for Abane. Say what I say. And it's a okay say, oh, you have to control. At that time, it's difficult to control. And when you are in the soup, manager. It's not difficult.
And easy,
sir.
But the point must also be made. Say, there are so many old vandals. I want for investing management to express support. You
sure about that?
I am sure about that. Me and Kasa Menzaka text messages. Maybe you are with you. Old vandals in penning for baby friends. That's the way they assume you beba. Monkoso namonye. I said, I'm in your penning kayan. And yet, Adibia. You take here a cast in stone as I say into Minyawashi. In out now honey as a son and as samba.
Yes.
And to no say Niama is a son. Now if you do be Venus and Nibia tea and once a son or kind the tradition should be less steady with also fun, but not let us not create and quite say could create atmosphere be a DBA tension and violence, but nothing for 40 years say we are going back to the real tradition. I am sure say the university management petition will be more no rethink their decision. And look,
not to cut you short, you said tradition. Yeah, you was school no. Now we call and Kokomoth.
Still, I was to me.
No, but even red, whether you are a Malian cocoa, it was something which is all over. That thing is no more. We make us say baboon what you say. Once I will buy in your make us say Moncha, what you say. On brown,
Moncha, on Chassis.
So on said tradition changes. Make you are the Albertias.
You are the
Make a narrow Albertias.
Narrow.
Answer what on say wouldn't baboon square or university.
Derby.
On said tradition has been there.
What a crab by night.
A crab by night. On Bota Hall, a runabout. I only baboon square.
Oh, okay.
And I won't teach him. I won't play babooning on air. Also, tradition has evolved. So my will say, well, tradition is static. As time goes on, we try to make it work better. So this is the one you tell the students, you are babooning. I say, what is that? Because it has changed.
But how about Omoa Ekase and Prof? Because Moye officials of the university, every university in the world, traditions be at the university jealously guards. And those traditions, even Emma University build a very strong alumni community because people feel sentimentally attached to their universities. Yeah. Fortunately for this university, the old Vandals said it, and I've been on old Vandals platforms, Bibrea. The old Vandals decided, say, even to help fix this accommodation problem, your friend is saying, this Commonwealth Annex project, as ebai, or Makate sword as we speak and all of that. I know one issue, say that project has stalled. Why they don't know. I'll pick answers from you, but my point is, all these traditions, Emma build this have vibrant old students association, alumni, or coming back cyber universities. When through decisions like this, you weaken the traditions now. You are cutting off amount for sentimental attachment to universities.
Before he comes in, you said universities outside.
Yes.
Omako universities they mention the university.
Sure.
They don't mention
hall of residence.
Maybe no opportunity to call Harvard University. I was in Child Hall. I don't think Semenya even information from Child Hall before.
Yeah.
But I get
from Harvard University.
Yes. But I get letters from the university, from Faculty of Arts and Science. I get it from Department of Economics. So many of the advanced universities, alumni are built around programs. Many of the universities outside, they are built around programs because advanced countries, residents, also residents, but Oba has said now and the other way around. So you can build strong alumni around programs, around department, around schools. For instance, economic department, I'm the head of department. we had alumni homecoming.
Yes.
And we had so many people coming in. Bank of Ghana has built for us
the city hall,
the city conference center, and the department has produced about 90% of all the governors, central bank. That is what we talk about alumni. We talk about finance ministry, we talk about ministers and so on. So you can. I'm not saying that it is not good to build alumni around halls. I'm not saying that, but we shouldn't only restrict it to halls.
Prof, now talk baby.
Now, well, sir, Ubisa question be now before my basono. I just also want to say, sir, a traditional, a threaten say become nipano. It is not worth preserving. Traditional, ibiano, a degenerate. Na a threaten say dakro, a become nipano. A dia, a near a bewo winino.
You chasso.
Oh, can accommodation ne annexes building be one. Some minimum say, Yenim na ubibisa, intino, made a home emwa kakraba, mesama have a letter biwaha. One will say, alumni, offense, old Vandals for ne. Former vice chancellor echo year agreement
yes.
obc annexes bibi feel say nanka the papa and then so for but University of Ghana Council etro abemu beka say Ghana na ye the ultimate custodian of our lands ni bibia and the council tro old Vandal say let me say more agreement na mo ye no say mo be see dan no mo fa ehun particulars any details emra omo chiro mo time mo fa mra old Vandals for no chiro we are asma make me bon to fa we are me for the letter na ma old Vandals for no chiro University Council ka chiro mo say their demand no e unwarranted into no on fear mo and the council sa fire mo letter say well mo fa ehun particulars emra so na be ya as council betumi ebobo hu na ama mo kwan na eyie Anna one throw old Vandals for such roy a catch say fat cancel for more deadline and one fat response Anna or more extra old Vandals for Troy say deadline on the mom mission mom up to I think I have on deadline on mom up to 15 September 2022 no more far or more I the response based in the Omonfa response almost show particulars about agreements Omonfa Koma Entino council Asia no more 3 months or mom notice say within 3 months no on be terminate agreement no it will be terminated it's in a letter here so and what you invest natural over that's on letters upon letters Omonfa response number Omonfa response they are not responding Entino uko jina bibina o kanra mete so mo kan wa ha o ka se ne ye pese ye boa kra na yesi hostel ana mo ampenya anya pene na mo ampene sabe mpenimfu ahwe university force no se wontumi nkoye embe ye bibia council enye den emfa na nhira engusu ye the council se mo fa further and better particulars mra na se you mean well some person yes and once I'm submit you gave your own time or the man some family man famba one casano you gave your own deadline and one person mode letter no response no call and also 15 September up to now no and so you know cancel amma up to a friend is saying say 28th of February 2023 contract no will be terminated. They said, "Yen to me, ma say, yes, ye be see dying, ye be see annex until by force cancel of particulars, so cancel approval, ma approval, ye be any Minjin this is any building institutions. Well, and now see I said the old Vandals they are not part of the university community. Intino ye best say the practice where they want to be outside and dictate how things would have to be done. No, me feel say and I with the greatest of respect to them. I know they do their best, but other alumni and so our contribution once 1 year to support the management and functioning of the university say basis as for yakwa alumni yakwa say ommeboa yanko hall bi alumni and yakwa obi aho intine amana nkoye say bi no mo de one is superior to everybody no monkwana so omambe mu a enye yi anase
akuafo mu alumni like association of
hall bia ye wo ye de ana obi say akuafo hall of akuafo me pacho ye wo bi pa na ye adwuma de den ye nso ye de boa ye ho oba nansen ya obi asa obi ho ka na say hall no ehia bibia nansen ya omo ye welfare committee bi me no mo ye me che sika bia na ehia de penti halls me na me die ye ko alumni ho e ko raise sika de penti 20 some parts of annexes and so forth. Until we also have vibrant idea alumni I once were there wobwa until no and yes obi and the person ye bibi sani anu amete say omo ka no ye person ye beboa accommodation kra no omo makwan o pese wo ye ade a se ekwan ade bia wo ekwan a ye fa so na ye ni ade hye no wan fa nhye ho a every to enti no se mpanimfo ka cho council a whole council na mutumi nye audacity ka cho me say mo request na mo cho no ye unwarranted. Make sure say eto de bia momma ye niema ye no esan say emofra no ehwe ye no musua ntini ye ma adibuo kakran so emra ho because niema bi o na say wo ka ne bedwem ana say wo twro na mofra bi ho a ya na e de show mkutupa ana say omo so esua na menyi ni say sa suban no yetumi de kikire oman a ye one of our culture your friend is saying aga di yen eboa yen bebre no ene adibuo say yen yebu ade yebu mpenimfo and as for nto ye ade na say eba say woni peni bi interaction kran as for wo kwan ya obefa so obefa in that civil we send ye be ya wano enkotia no menka so peni ya de money a yemfo aso de nanso send ye be ya wano enkotia na say for your kwan ya fa so ye nema enti and tisa see a person you see hall annexes and vice chancellor be your bass on your castle of my ye will be your bass or say on my yen there be council and make requests for documentation basically they want to be farm bass and my one castle deadlines or more extending one castle going to mean this so and no mujina so council actual letter me on back of notice of termination of agreement so man farm badia and yet terminated.
It will be terminated. My other question would be say anybody who will sit back listening to this interview or be concluded say the management of the university wants to kill student activism because historically obi enim say ba student activism on campus you would find the Commonwealth Hall leading it into by this decision no effectively student activism is dead on campus.
Bobby, how do you come? How do you come in as a very well-seasoned journalist? How do you come to this conclusion?
Which of the conclusions?
Your conclusion say Obi Tia Obeka say university no
want to Obi Otia Obeka Sano and then Obeka Channel.
Okay, that's the question. Obi Amaju we say Obi Obeka Sano see you perceive kum student activism.
Yes.
Your best na ka chere say onti asem no mu yi enye university no eni so and I say any that so say the best be kill student activism there be that me din kan no ye sha ase no se nipa no tia o te se na me ameto activist for nwum no bi ye nyina no ngiki ye ni je ho senka ebetumi ayeden akoso na achia ne mbu ye se ase ye se abebo nyina enti no asem na aba ene ye pese ye hwa ano ene yesu ano sene ebeye a onipa na ebi obedwense epese yekum student activism say etina no be fa campus wa onkoye casualty stray stone na yeto na enkobo niti ne nkum no entini ye take side decision na ano edwo na se brebre a megidi say yebetumi ahwe decision a ye take no na ya sign a review na ye say okay say sanse na nkofo ate ase penimfo ate ase one sign bond and as discussions akoso sadi yebeye na mom yebe make sure say yenko attack ubia yene ubia anko yemfa bo banko bo obitirim yenko hye obi ka yenko vandalize university property yena chi ase sa megidi say we can bring back all those favor ema eya na yeni ageno na say de ehu hia say yebebo nipa enkwa any ejapade ho ban.
The final question, at least from me, on this accommodation challenge on University of Ghana campus. Mekai say yewo Commonwealth Hall na yeda hall library no ye free hall M Plaza. Do we bani mattresses crying na the hall say ho da be polytanks no isi here ba we ho ya yitwa ye ponding kofo ewo ho no na ye da form ho sa. And I recall say I think the CMB Tego and later IET in Zobeto us na omusi sa kwapon and all of those hostels and omusi and a boy I mean minimize a challenge in a way. But as you see assign aginsem bio. What's the problem with accommodation?
Problem with accommodation why a free SHS without corresponding increase in infrastructure. Where your question is obisa.
question was here. I say you knew so my free essay.
Yes. Now why not this kabeba?
Obi, my mention.
Then for a bottom scan see that school for.
Obi, my mention.
I buy school
accommodation.
I know.
Accommodation issue.
Yes.
The be make say. Ya pe adia efe. 94. But mpempi no, wo ka se yentwa bibia e complaining. Me yasa make way. But sir halls ya obo ne din. Kwapon a wo se ebeboa ye. Num se eka eda ho. Eka da ho if say university no na dwen se obe charge residential fees a certain level a ebetimi ama wo atua sa aka no. No must be aka ho no. Student resist. Student resist. Enti ade a ye nyina wo se yetenase na ya dwene ho se university no na aban NC accommodation ema yen. They say university no aban NC bia academic facility ensheda ema yen. The aban eboya ye pa ene yetua workers
staff. Okay.
It was a university no very innovative to be able to generate resources. Now resources you betimi I generate in say. You betimi I generate here not just me wo ye nyina you betimi atiase say you betua. Make I say you may be university in 1990s. I feel na cost sharing ever. A student you register.
Yes.
But now you say you nyina etimi tua bibi kakra. My university no enya enough. Sebase omo is base accommodation a problem on betimi aye and uko evandi any UN or eno nyina account eno
hostel
hostel nyina aba and so still almost accommodation a problem se betimi aso accommodation problem ano na e chese yen awofo students yen nyina ya gitum se
we pay realistic
kwacha ade fe ye di sika and you betimi atua realistic fees betimi aboane yenya enough na yetimi edi asi bebrebe account. Say university.
Yes.
You say university.
Yes.
Say betua electricity bill
and
water bill. So you can imagine say friend say let's stop for na wo na wo so edi no anuane no wontimi no no ofie no ni nyina wo say university epeska etua sa bill no. And he say yes,
no, that's a university need then there should be some regulations in place about regulate how people use power in their rooms, and it can be done.
And he said, "Wow, come on, what to announce
yes.
One semester.
Yes,
I think last academic year, last two academic years, 400 studies a semester.
400 cities
a semester, and a wutia.
That's the students.
Yeah, it was a year. And also we divided by there's 17 cities.
There be say on there be say on to swap 750.
750.
And I would divide ocha 7 cities, 7.8 cities a day. What that dime or there with the dime kwa. Okay, also light kwa.
Oda bed so udare
bibia
7 cities
ayefa
enti sa wo hwe we nyina na let us ECG attract so ombedu ya kan enti wo hu say yenya ya ntimi anya ntoma ade ba ko aba na nsan eye fees ya say university charge illegal fees so what is
illegal anu kwa enkomo a wo say yedi
wo hwa documents no enya no kra university has not charged any illegal fee.
Yes, more charge fees, unapproved fees. In the parliament, among fees, I'm on charge you overcharge. That has been the Nooks allegation.
So we need information. So we need information. Information. In 2016-2017 academic year, and now you increase fees. And two fees more till 2019-2020. And that is how the process goes. And also what TSC universities no I don't propose a fee proposal ever call GTech and the kind on proposal ever call.
Yes.
And Sunday by approval and bibiano and you catch and say increase fees by 5% 94 in 2019. 2020.
GTech the moms approval.
Parliament. No, and GTech Parliament. GTech release information but Parliament or public investors increasing by 5%. Then in 2019-2020.
Okay.
na yɛn the proposal no ɛkɔ yɛtwɛn enti yɛ increase fee by
5%.
5%. Now 5% no memao figure about the actual fees. So 2019-20 fees na charge year na it increase in 5% no continues to, and here I'm talking about regular students.
Yes.
Freshmen 8 year 1,516 and another continuing student 8 year 1,098. That is Legon.
And when
in 2019
academic facility
5%
that 5% now omkasi mfanka 2016. That is what it came up to.
Okay.
And Ebra on 27th of January. Already approved one ebayen. This is the approved. Almost your gazetteer say na etien.
Okay.
Almost gazetteer you must fees for every program. The approved parliament say yen charge no. Na freshmen 1,708. But near the car charge 1,516.
Sure.
Freshmen 1,708. And now continue students 1,234. Now students no once a second semester near the car charge 1,098 for continue students. And a bar 2020 January no. And the students no a catcher management said that the aba and fin because of some commuter big crack can obey 200 and I be santi. Where they I say aba it Omomuananka yam financial 2020-2021.
Okay.
Which is the approved one of you're going to continue student, which is 1,234. And a 4 year and water. Then I buy COVID.
Okay.
And a COVID strike here. In the 2020-2021 academic year, you start here na COVID no. No students ya ni management shares. So mo share the COVID aba. I was here ya kata ya no ene ne meka ka ho nyina enti yesremu saa ba kuna ma yetua ye no a mo pese yetua ne ya gazette no yesremu mo
maintain no
no university etie no asopam if you say brand kra no na I was say you cut down the number of weeks our student or say eko e bia wo classroom na classroom makata menhwene student akata ne hwene student have to pay when saying data nema, so it was fair. And then the same 2021-2022 the same thing happened. Enti GTech eba na no ye de fee ayi akọ ye consider enti ansa na ebeba no na GTech aba through parliament say ye increase fees by 15%.
Where new one
no 15%. Now we no mama chekire mu ye students no almost sisian almost feel say the 1,098 na omutia and only the approved and gazetted fee no. The approved and gazetted fee no 1,234.
Yeah.
And my church room in
2020 January.
Yes, and no. And or say the approved and gazetted fee and ya calculate 15% on the 1,238.
Which is the January 2020 approved one there. And also the calculate 15% there.
And a student na otia fees last year no feel say
or this 5% there.
On the office otia 1,098. So no calculate 15% or 1,098.
Oh, okay.
And to no feel say or no calculate no 15% or 1,098. Na say when ya de man na office say ya charge amana bruso. Say after what you say.
Yeah, I get it.
And yes, yeah, the 5% to be a can ho actually there be. You can say you increase fees by 5%. Yeah, sir. We are near the fees and charges and then investors in all state agencies.
Sure.
Nina and a way. And to which was the University of Ghana, the programs, master's program. I mean, Sankabium. Say, already approved one when a buy some of the fees at the graduate level. Almost so. SOT. Enti anya se bia university no de so ti ya no bon say o mani age kama na say ya charge de brosa and approved one buy no
but nooks any information we mo.
That is the problem. Nooks may not have this information and University of Ghana management met students. You share students no and they do we na a try so be we na try the schedule no.
And by student you mean SRC form?
SRC yes, yeah, at the
all
grass
student
okay. And you dey try and Oma share who say, oh, okay. So they saw it. Who say, and yes, you are charging any illegal fee. Nemum, we are going by the rules. Say, calculate 15% on 1,098 illegal.
Sure.
But we have to calculate it on what Parliament
approved.
And that is what the university has done. And the university so etnasi and we say, oh, and yes, you me shamo high, Munam Aveda Matias here, university so matter. And the even payment plan crana, first Nanka will be 70% upfront. And Sana, a 30%, you're about 50%. Apart from that, no, University of Ghana, your Office of Financial Aid. And the Ebia Obia, sa o calculate difference na Ebia 200, Ebia 400, and then the manema Abekan wa. No more being Sabekan, but this is the right figure you're charging.
Yes.
You bet me a shake. Na yet me a shake, Quaya Ubefaswa, bet me a chia, Emma Hu, Entro, Nina, Ewo. Nayana Yami Yasa, Ebia Nooks. Omni Legon campus, Omni Tech campus, Omni all the campuses. So they may not even know what has transpired on all campuses. And the students now, you know, they understand. They know, they have the figures. Omni and the management now say a plea.
But the same student, you have Nooks air fighter for. I know
they won't team. There are Nooks for no. With the greatest of respect. So, we now school for even we school.
Sure.
And you know, and the money be over. Information no I believe is won't need. But yeah, school student leaders no. The last time we met with them at church, we are obviously interfering and send here in terms of payment and ABN won't find you man. Yeah, because I know there's so they were that. Into the be as one information now. I'm being kakana at bisa. And now frame management. That is na it is saying. But sorry, I know one can won't figure as a baseline. Now do your calculation now. And no, believe me, I say propaganda. Not just say you are not speaking to the fact. I'm making and school nooks phone one or more information. But they are very important stakeholders. What is say clearly no. Omuni information. You know, invest in said there factory also and say issue press statement actually and meetings say any more hold no. You be hold na ye den ye aban kasa approve ye are based on which ye or more kasa in charge 50%. Ye bet wrong. Na omaye among kasa e mass no omatia. Ntino ntiase enko mo bia ntino ho say Obianye na dwen say
obe charge unapproved. But now me say meje response to the accommodation challenge in common. And Prof, University of Ghana ye won sasi be pray. The arrangement at the then management ko mo yenya is it the you must say ULEG hostels no right? UGEL hostels no. Because these same students, you know, say when you hall on campus, private hostels. I don't understand. Say university na arrangement be the CBO university assess so. Yeah, cause we want to realistic near the identity. Am I intimacy?
Necessarily, my brother can you see UGEL no. Nipa kro di anymore. Otimi ema enya sa ayi. Facility yes. Na okita any swadi who say a school for X amount of money up to this number of years. I able to meet Triaka.
Yeah.
As I could just for France and the see for fraud. Yeah, and I school for yam penny. And now Okaya obeying for Prof. Samuel Sawin baby call. Or buy no same me pamucho, me dominate him, Miankasa, Sikana Mede, if I'm here. Okaya ofi hono ni finance minister for about say well Okaya na so really one physical be nya yense mfentu antino eja manokonko enne aye ka
school de ka
konkon ho ye konsa aka ntino sania odi nkanka say ye na ye betua look and na waken ye sanse ye church for ntino enkofo bebre e de request be accommodation me teach here ye kase enkofo send me WhatsApp messages omo bisa for accommodation ye de na yes 700 700 something na enkofo e kase omo ntua no ebinum aye omo adwen say 10,000 mpo a metua na me ba obisi me pe one in a room we say o private hostel is around 10,000 o say metua And so onipa krona 700 there ayi aban there no so no there ne board intino. The point is we must appreciate say oman no moye den affect ye nyina. We must all sacrifice. She say baby emunye den ma obi na emunjo ma obi ayeden am obi a nti e ba say enu nti ye betua bibi kakra koye say esan say university no eye aban university nti ye ntumi mfa ye pe enye nea ye pe bibia bia na ejina aban enhyehyɛ kwan so nti so obi nti ase so niema bi boe na wo ka se niema boe den na se school fees boe den from 1,100 to 1,500 obi your school I wo University of Ghana ya we ye ni other schools ewo vicinity around the patrol mal cameras for no bisa fees me mo bi din ko bisa say fees a mo tua no what they compare Legon a say jama Legon a yete o ekromu a eniema bo eye den no school bi a you member din and omo hinterlands almost investing one school fees kura ebo e den sin ye de enti no akoye senti aban de bi e pese e fa ne free aban de bi e pese so university education anya free SHS ye tua kakra oh na kakra na ye je no 1,500 cedis me my year
for regular students
for regular continuing students them say about 50,001 about 1,500 1,500 obi one phone now will kita no techno no kra no mpo no no for yet on na he and aka 1,500 and nti no e bi no aka say yam pene
regular continuing students 1,419
in 2005
so almost say 1,500 almost om de kan ho you will be a friend no reprographic fee and S-house development levy into and also
about school for nankasa
edom de eba be kan ho na che say the actual fees no aba
but 1,500 for both academic facility and residential facility.
No, we are academic facility.
Residential na 7 cedis a day.
750 no.
Okay.
750 for the traditional halls.
Yes.
And we call UGL
other.
And so mo there.
Yes. No UGL. Na no kra no de utia no. Also who say 4 in a room.
UGL. No, spacious room. It's spacious in traditional halls.
Yes. Senke yenye timi tenase because obi way wo koye no se wutua relaxing fee na university team di see dan a anka omama no omo so ba be enjoy eye de ne a wo se obi a sacrifice now obi timi tua bibi na university no etimi expand se ye nyina yeti ase all stakeholders eti ase se accommodation eye problem pa ye ntimi fa nkoto aban so se aban embassy accommodation man nemo ye nyina ye innovative we can do the math and say if we pay this within a certain period of time, we can pay the debt and then start another one. Yes, say yourself for Hilary man, Copon, Elizabeth say the last one is
my friend say.
So you jail.
The UGL I have 4. Aha. Yet me 4. Yes, I see another 4.
4 come
now another 4. Nenya 12. Nelson.
Yeah.
How many students and the intimi? NG. Nemo say ukotua na de watua no kran entimi ento toiletries ena etimi apepa ho a then what have you done and na wukọ some of our traditional halls e dan no ebubu wo de Legon hall
cracks
abebam wukọ saba wukọ yina aba wo say university no enya sika se na be ya ombetimi na sa wote wo na say e da bi abu abo akoda students ni bia so be say we are irresponsible but we cannot also generate money on our own. We can only rely on the fees.
No, but are you saying say as part of nooks for advocacy, no, are they resisting residential facility user fee for front and so?
Residential facility and they say different and they say traditional hall they different you get
cardiac say you charge no emu ewrem me ye tutor ekwafo na school for no aba ade enya adwuma we enya adwuma we sika na mbutua no entumi anya hwe etua cleaners na ka na omoto detergent we ewi anasa asa.
Even academic
700
I am a day.
Yes.
750
a year.
Work
7 cities
a day.
So far academic facility user fee. Now Legon is now having a face lift.
It's Legon, but it's Legon down there you're renting 7 cities a day.
Yes.
Can I mean current
of our lecture rooms. Now it's our classroom modernization.
Free water, free
electricity.
So now the university I must say I was here modernize their classrooms now. Yentimi my class maybe a fan twa na esa ya sha ase e bedu baby no uba classroom bia wa wote ho
air conditioning
now wow apart from air conditioning wow to one hour screen and answer your tray and bibia who say yesterday with the bra uber and block
oh okay
yes nina no
for cameras
okay
the air conditioning I share lecture and bribi say and block ho am men kasem me kira dia na ewura bi sorry 1085 students sitting at the go me kira na ewura bi sorry or sorry as or kwa na utwahwe nti gidigidi command so omodo ne ko share car mu no call hospital ese me di echi ko bisa dan o se na show na wo ho no na too much na no tete no nti o sorry and okutwahwe said say ye be put in place measures to ensure say sa niema we nyina enkoso nti na ye modernize at the lecture halls
and there's also yes and there's also a policy class bien where I was April 300.
And the new policy now.
That policy it had been there for about 3-4 years. And
but what that will mean? More lecture halls.
It be I mean level 100 students. It be I mean 1,200. I was semi chim best 4.
Okay.
And team group A, group B, group C, group D. And Obi because never unya 1,000 students are also the students no because we are also mindful of the fact that childness say obi ti baby na ontia because you need to have that interaction and you need more classrooms say na beya obetimi expand the intake na students so ba no ba class ne ho beto no be baby at na obetimi bisa questions when you na course our university ho na ansa na obetimi aye ne ye no just etimi charge realistic fees na fees no so e charge no enye ye pe any charge the parliament
what the parliament of
Ghana any charge
approval so ko see sense na higher Sempa FM ma mention menkai messages kakra na fe yenhwen wrap up. My daughter attended a private university in Ghana. Her fees was $1,000 semester per semester exclusive of hostel. The students could pay their fees and graduated after 8 semesters. Why do we refuse to pay when it's a public university? Edwin, all the way from Takrade. We say, Obi, my name is Citizen Edem. I am a former JCR president of Akwafo Hall, but the university must take clear off Commonwealth Hall. Let the Vandals be. Citizen Edem.
We'll haul him before you call for traditional council.
We say the proverb is dia ebewo wenino yetu asie yinkaso. Okay. Thank you for that. We say Obi, the university should deal with security. Simple. Install cameras. They can start even e-pass, police, and even military. The unintended consequence of this policy is on the poor, who have to cough up more to get new accommodation. Okay. Let me see. This one says, Obi, your guest is misinforming the public. Nooks has local precedent in all campuses. If you have university management that is killing students front, what do you expect? That's one message in Soa Abba. So anyways, Ecosi section high Sempa 94.7 FM. We say Obi, good afternoon. The other lecturer has explained things very well, so the old Vandals should accept it for the sake of peace. My regards to Mr. Kweku Bempe, Communications Director of the NPP in the United Kingdom. And that's from OPK, Patriotic Voices, or no Edifri Gorso and Ebae. Prof, Mama Yenshani Yenfan Common incident to me Concotua Majuma so. And finally for peace to prevail, no, the old Vandals no should tone down and meet with the university management, you say. I asked the question about the university management, and so even before the decision, no, making overtures to the old Vandals. And no happen. And your gap.
Well, I gap at the church and I'm in your penny kind. This in never be a bar. The first thing that must be established any public brain person back and say what they are not members of the university community. Oh, Anthony, you may take
in terms of the day-to-day management.
Management of the idea, you know. Among but Sebibisa Akrana the relationship the current CEO Ebason, the relationship no Omoma no SA Medin Cantrell install hall master bina attain Mokudin Nasifo. Tibia no crown na amma omunso omu ebia omuntu nyasa akwanya no entumi back forward and Nasifo. But the point is say I am pa say wope hall no year and I favor students in welfare there. A do time be you swallow your pride and then go forward. Na money penning for sin konyo ankasa pamocho asema be there feel say emu yawem nti no kwan be na ye be fa so aye betumi aboa ma asomdwe aba me gidi say so mo fa sa kwan so a management of the university something ka ko mo so ye nipa moba na say genuinely ye hu say mo so mpesa mo boa in resolving some of these crises omo so be makwan ma yetumi ade atoyi but ekoye say mo kotina bibi na afi mo to mane ene atenie ene profane language edidi nkofo atem na sefo ene niam bia nsem bia no mbekeka bi wa mate say yi hostels wa around in university management for omati na they are calling for investigation I was so surprised I was so surprised obi betumi atena abon isrim akasa asemi no waka no bedwem ene na sefo me gidi say we no ina emwa Emma dialogue, our quest to our call for dialogue in resolving some of these Emma into me Emma so until you catch more pain say university must be run. Okay, we have a university to run and we have a responsibility to make sure that the environment is peaceful and congenial. Na eno na ye kwan bia e be fa so a ye be ye no ye be fa nia ye se ne be ya echina obi umbetena ha embo ye so bo se ya tena se a hwen han am ye kum nipa ato university ho.
Yes. As Prof Ebebem now we say obi crime is crime, irrespective of when and where it happened. The IGP should join the Legon authorities to put measures in place to bond students before admission. We say, Obi, the same policy in UK units is in, out, out, out. Oh, okay. We say, Obi, I was, okay, let me see. Bond, my two persuades, Obiba JK, bond all students with a 2-strike rule. First offense, you get a final caution letter. Next offense, you should be expelled without any chance for a review. We say, Obi, why do you suggest that the whole university should consult these, quote, hooligans before a decision is made? Okay, we say, university professors and their students who cannot construct their own hostels or repair even a bicycle tire.
I see a hostel. I try a car near the
Obi, bond all students to curb excesses and hooliganism. Certain traditions are part of student life. Hall celebrations, ponding, etc. So long as they remain safe. The Obiba again says, Obi, I think Father Bakus will be disappointed in the modern day Vandal. Vandals do what they do, but the bottom line is that they are law-abiding. Let not a few lawless individuals destroy our tradition. This one says, Obi, that's Kwame Foster, we cannot sit down and watch them die because of tradition in our university. Okay, we cannot sit down and watch our children die because of tradition. In our university, they should change things there, please. This one says, the world has changed. Ghana should change from vandalism. The word vandal or vandalism is a foul word and must be banned. Oh. Boatin Simon says, Obi, I think we can take a cue from what KUST did by changing Conti and CAT to mixed halls. Question is, has it solved the problem? If yes, then let's support University of Ghana to do same. Thank you. By turning Commonwealth into a mixed hall, they say enka we no
among fa no say
enka
policy particular policy enka and also so say bi anka betumi
no basa ka say so there are different solutions to any
all dey na trust
no one no say omo no bi betena say omo yere no money voter for enti no ne omo nka ko omo ya ko omo ho ya mfa bi mfi come off no one can
Prof William Babuatin Patom, I mean you concluding remarks near
the mechanic say on say perception and of course wrong perception yeah na a create some kind of problem. Say many old vandals e be on perception is investing management vandals as someone e be na entisa enti answer na obehumu no kre no no say say ade no enye no kre enti de message ye nyina ne say ye nyina ye ma adwum enye fine na ye nhwe say University of Ghana eye baako na ye moa se ne be ya asomdwe na nkora no betimi asua ade na even tradition na ye pese preserve no ye be preserve in peace but not in an atmosphere of chaos we buwe and no ebetimi aboa. I think said the alumni any university ni kabomwa e wa kwampa so a bebo university no amana konanem than say ebe say akoye entokwa na university ni de menim say management doors are open say bibia ni a suggestion bia ebeba na ebebo university no amano afa ntimapa efra no the university
obi say me musa mo say obi why is PhD fees very expensive? Basic and applied sciences are paying 15,000 cedis for year 3 students. Sanity.
Many all the figures, but my church
yes.
Programs are all university no endorse.
Okay.
Your science there, your 4 colleges: College of Health Science, Basic and Applied Science, College of Education, and College of Humanities.
Yes.
Into medicine, fees. Someone said a bit different.
Sure.
Science there, the cost of training a scientist, a bit cost. A bit a special program. For instance, let me department, your economic policy management program, the best program in the university. Yes,
the whole university,
the best program. That is economic policy.
Go on for
and you say a special program. Your evening and weekend, and to also who say the fees a bit different from our normal MPhil program. Business school. There are different programs. Executive MBA, MBA risk management, development finance. These are special programs. And to bounce the fees, different from the normal one. And to mean come for the PhD, no either say a special program and I say any special.
Obi distance students are paying 3,183 from 2,640. And this was I'm paying 4,700 for my daughter at Valley View University. Wow. In all, I'm paying 10,700 for 1 semester. Really?
So difference.
He said weekend MA management and administration fee shot up to 2,600 to 26,000 from 21,000. Why? Kwabena Duchi and Ono Ebusa. Obi, ask them why are Nigerians building hostels on campus and not a Ghanaian? Okay. Or say Professor Jampo would have berated it if it were a government project. Nigerians building instead of Ghanaians on campus.
I'm not.
Information
be the hostel be the Bani.
Bani hotel.
Or the Asha Bani. I don't know if it belongs to a Nigerian, but also they are saying to bracket.
Well, we can find out. Bani and we say Yama Kwaima Obia private persons are also see hostel no
BOT
and also ebi wo ho esa once nema boy den and saying no ama sankofo no ankasa no muntumi enso emba forward mbibisa ekwan no nti no omu wie a sa hostel ya okay omu wie a eventually ebe university no edia and so for
yes okay messages no endorse you take time munya kwan enko nti ye behwe na ye de asi na obi say obi you shock me pal Vandal and you don't know babooning and munching. Okay, and Ekosi says, yeah, the see Frederick G. Sampson has an interesting one. I'll say all these are attempts to destroy an enviable culture. Do we throw a baby away with the bathwater? Which halls were your guests when they were in school? That agenda shall fail. Vandals forever. And it's a theme that's running through a lot of the Vandals their messages. We say okay. And somebody is asking, why should lecturers be in charge of PR for a whole institution like University of Ghana? That's also one message. A lot of the messages. I mean, I was saying really this yes,
there is a public affairs division of the University of Ghana.
Okay.
Now we form a committee to be able to
okay.
Well, anytime we are investing in a pen, to put in place any committee on some public affairs is speaking to this. We are also joining them to speak to some of these things. They say you're constructing ye gate na invest in a formal committee be say
a communications committee
na edi enhuji mu bi na se for ho na ye adwumanti no nema bi koso na se ye mu binom se na na muti yetuminya akonya etumi ba mo nche na mbekasa invest in omo follow ye so say yenko yemo a we are glad enije sem say ye beye na de besom ye university.
Let me see me boost this question me pamocho is Legon still that university as an alumni I should be proud of in terms of its standing in the world?
Nana say ya we hu metrics ranking.
Yeah, say be mo say metrics no.
First
what they compare times the end was rosing with metrics.
O person dey assemble but you see person me kan say we na ya ma one akwala ekokotobo na okokotobo a ubobi hyenensa se ne be ya na ni baji ye di first ya tena so a enti enuanom a omonso
odi first no kra no ono anim se
ni odi first no ono anim se legon enti ya bre oti ase ye mo so nko bi na next time we dey ba no what ha me say next time we dey ranking no ba no wo wa ha wo be hu bibi e beto ye na to de bia na ya mo gab kakra mo de mo nko na monye na Premier University na ye kasa no obi usuku
University of Ghana
share obi ja
me Manchester United fan.
Yes,
even Sabre kra na enye no City for kra bo no musre still had the name Manchester United the same thing that happened to Legon but also who the times you said almost no would the first sa edu baby kra na
omokro mfo so yuma no monye ne yi tie se omo makwan ne bi no so
na yenya tete wo mo enti ebeye say betimi de wo mo abasoro abekire wo mo would the first say na sitie
omuduro parent ben na ompese ne ba ebeye yi ase no parent papa bi ya pese ne ba etumi eye peni ebebo bra ebeye ade se no enti no ya mo gap can I say ye hu se no mo kasa bebre enti say ne twa so next ranking we be
yama be
na we metrics by omo ranking first what you say enti no e ho de enko ho
because me na me hwe say we me kai say uko UK universities na ranking they are part of their unique selling proposition so omo dey che say me kai say me call Robert Gordon University abeg enti at the time na time rankings no as the best university in Scotland na brabe enye easy baby I'll be familiar. And once you start falling, no,
University of Ghana. I mean, one application, I'm more pay university. Obi happens so call it go. And University of Ghana
only university.
Because
Legon can't say me. Inside me, embassy can say
Legon is a university. University is Legon. And to bet many Tamale Legon, Sunyani Legon,
Kumasi
Legon. Lego for o mo pese ya so be ko di o ma enwe ho ke post lego
Prof Medamase Professor Ransford Jampo and Professor William Babwaten. It's been an exciting conversation repamni e be science wedding komobio edamase pa
monti access ye ni nson bia na mo ye pese pere ye ene asomdwe ekoso ti Yadi namun chen yo yan da. No mo de fueke atoso.
We love Vandals.
Ye ni je ho se ebe ye dwane mom ye nhwe ema no
omumwa ye na yema enkoyi na anyum no samra
very important. Because see saying so ni high asempa 94.7 FM enti enkomo no na matese ye ne impanyifo yi edi ma yenkonkotie we emra. Okay, let me see if I can read these messages. Abemu Sisia we say Obi, these current authorities of some of our units are simply against student front. Some of them are simply promoted to break student front, but what the authority is doing cannot resolve accommodation problems. Gastiman in Brekum, and he says tell Professor Jampo he and is it Pongchua have had been in Aquafall and have never liked Vandals. Okay, greet him for me. Gastiman.
It's a friend and
no Aquafall.
No, you may meaning we Aquafall.
Oh, okay.
But we love.
Yes, na mumpe.
There be ono no can answer. Because they be omo possession. You know, omo fa yendi omochi say ade subjects. Na yensu edi echi.
But when him say yeah kasa no the Nook's president send the message. And Nook's president said Obi, I'm told the management of UG is in your studios and they claim their student leaders are in support. That's not true. On 20th December 2022, their SRC president was part of an entourage that went to complain to GTEC. Last week Friday, their SRC president was part of the team to the Minister of Education to go and complain. In fact, at the press conference we organized, their SRC vice president was also part. When they called the SRC, they use intimidation and coercion, allegedly. The painful part is they don't dialogue, but threaten and only inform them. The approach, especially by their pro-VC, has been combatant. Hopefully, you would host Nooks soon, so we inform the world about the falsehood and the justifications. Dennis, Nooks president, and on the way.
BM so dates. Dates. Or say the last Friday.
Or say
the last time they met was last Friday.
Last week Friday, SRC president was part of the team to go and meet the Minister of Education.
But on Monday, we met SRC president and his entourage, or JCR. On Monday.
That was when we explained all
Enrichi Monday. That's why we gave them these gazetted documents for them. So, we didn't know all this. So, so it is not something that if they knew, if they had the information, perhaps they would have told them that this.
Mamen Canada is Michiano Ministry of Education. Okay. Na essence nyama bi o na yenso yenkenkan to kra na yentiase. Yes. Okay. Yeah. But ye ni mpenimfo si nkonwa hwehwe books na se for na ntiase ba ya. I say no. I see na ide ehujim. Ye boa na afi ye kire nti ono mekai bra one call minister for education honor. But afterwards, subsequent to that, we met the student leaders and we explained things to them. Omo to no bo no mo bo mutinko and Dennis wo ha me nua ketwa
also tiase
on from say anom bi so mo say nchi omodwade ene ho anya meeting
because management yen kra no at the first time he share was Saturday for us to understand the issues yen kra faculty to understand the issues. So before Saturday na ye nya all the briefing, so we were like them.
Okay, very well.
Obi mayanko
Obi, you see why there is a problem with this in-out policy. The senior man keeps saying that the inheritance behaves like he's from Legon Hall. Student having 1 year paying the hall is not on. Unfortunately, that is in the mepamuchawo omo admitted this year more admitted saying this year will Legon. Ebedu be 5,000
because Mekai say admissions board HCI now around 7,000. But normally what happens is that we admit and we enroll.
Okay.
Yeah, so yes, there's a humanities. We admit about 7,500, but then not all of them will take up
the admission.
The admission. And maybe around the middle of the semester, then they be who or more are register That would be the number.
But would we have 16, accommodation?
16,000.
And I admit. But say you intimi accommodation more first years no. And it be a masters na the woman in 16,000.
Yes, masters and PhD account.
Okay,
but if you look at the statistics, I mean, sometimes we admit here about 60% are enrolled.
Are enrolled.
Exactly.
Meaning that 60% debate me in your accommodation, right?
Not all of them will be able to get.
No biane benya. Even your time akwa na yendos kwa no biane nya.
Me no first year na room ya.
Until narrow na se.
We have been working for 4 years.
Now one now we are no better. We so come on for we for so for come on for. I no mo catch you.
Prof, mami na mwase na yenya na monko. Yeah, that's why we say so at one common is ko see say so ni aya sempa